Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Poland Stronk campaign in Europa Universalis IV. It's got a 41 stack, they're both hanging out, trying to siege down our territory. Portugal has decided to embargo us. Got two armies that are in the woods. Means we have no truce with you. We do have imperialism. Interesting that we have imperialism when we don't actually border them. We do have this, which is kind of close, but I'll admit I haven't played toward the end of the game very often, so imperialism is a new thing. Plus, I think they just added imperialism. That main new CB. Let's get you positioned up here through Hessen, into Hessen. Okay, you'll be there on the 19th, we'll be there on the 17th. Be glad to be the defender. Austria is sieging stuff back. And Treviso is actually something I have a claim on, so perhaps we should send an army down there. Try to get that occupied again, in case France wants to give it to us. This would be a situation where I actually wouldn't mind having defensive ideas, because an extra 1%, that's 500 troops per month. Even as high as our manpower pool is, we only recover 3,800. So for this one stack worth of men to deplete manpower by 500, that's a lot of men. It's a lot of men to be losing every month, and a lot of money you have to pay to reinforce them. Okay, Spain, why don't you in the war? Well, we want to move on our capital, or onto our, well, we want to move onto their capital, so we can get the ticking war score. Then at the same time, I want to move on to my claims as well. Yep, Osnabrück we have no claim to, and it's 0 diplo cost. So what does that even mean when it says 75% reduced, 75% power cost? Because it's 0% power cost. You are not even my rebels. Move on your capital. What are you doing? Hanzo lost Defender of the Faith when they didn't defend Magdeburg, and now they've reclaimed it. Let's move up into the mountains now. That way that army could be a little bit more efficient if they do get attacked. We've been suffering some pretty nasty attrition as well, but we've got a huge manpower pool, so it doesn't really matter. Spread out in force. You're going to be there by the 16th. We'll be there by the 18th, so that's a bad move. We'll just hang out. Our little vassal Syria is all the way up here, trying to take back some territory for us. If you want to go ahead and assault, spend your military power, I wouldn't mind. We're at 3 stability with 100 papal influence. I guess we'll bump up our mercantilism. Check relationship with papal state. Improved relations is only at 79. Let's do that again. Keeping our relationship with France high. Won the siege of Frankfurt. Cool. Okay. Something Hindustan. I don't know what the heck the Timurids are doing. They don't seem to be actually sending an army nearby. I'm not going to worry about it. Worst case scenario, they'll just show up and kill that one army, and I build a new one. We could train more troops. We have room for another 100,000 men. So let's build our Polish pretty horses. Actually, hold on. Did I build any... treasuries anywhere? We've got treasuries here and here and here. I'd like to create like a central recruitment area So, let's, this might be the best place because we've already got some structures. That's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. We'll make like these 10 into our primary recruitment area. And for good measure, we'll add that one in too. But I'm only training out of 10 provinces, so. Okay, Hessen is ours. And I hate that I've got to do this, but, like, to save, you know, 30,000 troops. And this guy's got... Forget, does he have defensive ideas? Fully defensive, so... He's got turn the other cheek, fully defensive. And it's a normal winter. We should wait until April to move any troops into his territory. Wait for that damn normal winter to go away. Actually, I'm not even seeing normal winter here. Must have already gone away, and then it'll just be reflected now in the tooltip, now that it's April. Okay, we'll have you guys come back over here. Yeah, normal winter's gone. So anyway, 3%, right? So if I move 30,000 men in, 1% would be 300. That's 1,000 men just to stop there. But if I tell them to go, and then I tell them to... Hey, military theory, cool. And to stop, it prevents a lot of the attrition, you know? I guess I'm just not going to worry about it. He'll be there by the 1st, we can be there by the 2nd, so we'll hold night. So far there hasn't even been a major engagement, but we've just kind of moved around and carpet sieged him. Now he's still not trying to engage us. We're just trading positions a bit. Technically, the war score is negative. 0 battles. Not a single battle has happened. There's Treviso back. So we've got everything that we have claims to. We currently occupy. What are you doing with that 96 stack? Now, this is something that's kind of weird in this patch. 45 supply limit, and they're not suffering any attrition. They should be bleeding. They should just be hemorrhaging manpower right now, but they're not. Very strange. Oh, they've picked a target. And we will not be able to escape. Alright, well, I guess they want to fight. Look at that difference in morale. 6.4 versus 4.9, 120% discipline, 3 military tactics. And on top of that, when we look at the individual cavalry, we've got 53% cavalry combat ability. They have nothing. Infantry combat ability plus 20. They have nothing. Cavalry, or our artillery combat ability is not there. We don't have any kind of a modifier for that, but... Oh, you done made a mistake here. I mean, we didn't even have a leader for a moment. Now we have our 6-6, took a crossing penalty. Wow. I may have over-responded. It's a slaughter. A slaughter. So So this is the army of Bavaria. We've got 4 armies here. We'll just kind of go spread out down there. See if we catch anything. We've lost the siege of Västerbotten. Yet we've won a siege up here. Oh. Possible that they are a bit too weak to be fighting on their own. A no leader versus a 2-3 is as weak as they are. Our front line got decimated. Yeah, you guys need to retreat back to, say, Danzig. Or Lombardia. I mean, whichever you prefer. Who am I to question your judgment? So this is mostly the army of Bavaria, and it's retreating to Augsburg. I think they just got a morale tick. We are quite weak. We'll hang out. We'll hang out for a bit. Hey, France, why don't you end that dumb war? I hate not being the war leader. Hate it when they do that. Should never have honored the call. I should have just turned on France. But then we'll lose our technology bonus. And I kind of like my technology bonus. Nice little stack wipe there. Spending manpower because I keep on not trying to minimize attrition from sieges. But these stacks, you know, they're just so efficient. They're safe. There's really no chance of them being stack wiped by a big army moving through. Ooh. I think we can get there. 6 days to Augsburg, probably another 6 days, and then another 6 days. Yeah, I think we can stack wipe that. It has no morale. Hey, there we go. Austria has been separate peaced. Austria will cede Treviso and Brescia to the Commonwealth. Cool. Thanks, France. Appreciate you giving me some land. That's nice of you. Fairly expensive. So they've just given us 17 base tax worth of land. Okay, well it just is what it is. It's expensive land. We have no revolt risk because we're Poland and we're awesome. Everybody loves being in Poland. There's one damn army that actually has like some morale or something. Oh, we didn't even engage the other army. Okay. How did that happen? That was this army. Go join your friends. Oh, hi, Timurids. Well, we've got a 3-5 hanging out in the mountains, but that is a lot of Timurids. So yeah, we're probably going to lose, but we'll kill some Timurids before it's all said and done. Maintain with the Papal State. Let's also improve relations with our vassals if they're not 200. Are you coming or not? January 6th. Alright, let's do it. Our army's under attack. You took a 2 mountain penalty, so your 5-4 is effectively a 3-2 versus our 3-5. We have a big shock advantage. We've got huge tactics advantage, some morale, and a pretty well. The tactics advantage comes primarily from the discipline advantage. So, but again, they have no infantry combat ability modifier, and they have 20% cavalry, nothing on their cannons. So we've got pretty solid front line. It's just we're gonna lose, but we're gonna kill some guys. They're gonna overwhelm us with reinforcements and morale. Now we are down to 0.17 morale. I can't even control where they retreat to. However, and we just let them shatter. So we only lost 6,700 infantry, 5,000 cavalry. They lost 22,000 infantry. All right. As long as we keep Syria's core, or their thing, occupied. It's the only thing I really want from the Timurids. I have no claims to their land. Darn power projection came down. Okay, let's move here. I mean, we might as well full occupy Bavaria, right? Because we can. Are those buildings done yet? Hey, look at the timing on that. Alright, let's check that one more time. Oh, hey. Unique buildings. Glorious monument. Okay, so we need to work our way up towards treasuries in these provinces. So we'll just kind of build from the top down. If we end up with a couple too many, that's fine. Alright, so we're getting close to having enough that we can train some more men at really low cost. France, I need you to end this war. So, against you, our individual war score is at 99. But because it's a coalition, we've got to include all the other troops, or all the other territory. Everyone that joined was part of the coalition. They never even got to call in for Iceland. So, ticking war score is going up because we occupy their capital, but without winning a bunch of battles now, it's going to be hard to get a huge amount of war score unless we want to wait till 5 years have ticked by, which is another 3 years to go. So, question is, do we want to actually send a whole bunch of troops through Theodoro down into the mountains and fight the Timurids in the mountains? And they've got a good 120, 130,000 men over there. Or do we just want to try to peace out Magdeburg? They'd already give us provinces we have claims on. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. We'll think about it in a bit. But, yeah. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.